Absolutely, Stephen Walker. Let's go. Welcome, welcome, welcome to day 4, night 4, the 4th day of the 28 days of highlighting Black entrepreneurs. Welcome to the year of the Black entrepreneur. And we have with us tonight a very, very special guest. A young lady I had the pleasure meeting a while back, and then we crossed paths at a conference last year. And man, who knew that we'd be spending a few weeks together in a program? And now here she is, a certified coach, a strategist, a speaker, an author, a consultant, a health advocate, CEO of GAMS Unlimited LLC, and the founder of Levelless Women Succeeding. Miss Maxine Phillips, how are you doing?
I am fantastic. I love all of that I just heard. Phenomenal.
Well, I love saying it. That just speaks to who you are, your integrity, your experience, and the word that I love, that I believe brings it all together, is your service to other people.
Thank you. Yes, I'm a servant leader. I love the way you just phrased that. Agree.
Well, it absolutely shows. It absolutely shows. So look, let's just jump right in. I know we've got folks out here who can't wait to hear more about Miss Maxine Phillips McKoy. And so talk to us a little bit before we really get into Levelless. Just talk to us about who you are. Talk to us about the Maxine Phillips McKoy. And again, all the things that I just mentioned that you are, that make up who you are, and the work that you do and the service that you provide to others. Just tell us who you are.
I am the Maxine Pearl. I'm gonna stop there because the Thompson, Phillips, and McKoy are the added names. But the Maxine Pearl is a coal miner's daughter from Yukon, West Virginia.
Okay.
Yukon, West Virginia. The eighth of 12 children.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So being a servant leader, you learn how to share.
Absolutely, from birth, right? Yeah, you grew up in a tribe.
Yes, definitely. So I know what it is in order to give back. I understand what it is to have a community to work within. I understand what it is to take what you have. And I used to tell my husband, I can take a penny and turn it into a dime.
Come on.
And so you stretch things, and by giving, you receive even more. So that's who the Maxine Phillips is about giving and helping others become who they were created to be.
Yeah. That's so good. That's so good. So, I actually mentioned it just last night, and one of the fellow members of YBE put up a post and just talked about, your life really changes when you can move from a position of focusing on yourself to really, really learning how to focus on others. Just talk to us about the importance of that, and particularly in a time like this, with so many people hurting and aching and lost. Just talk to us about just that principle.
I always look at it as that there's always room for one more. When you start looking at it, it's about what's in it for me. You contain yourself. But I would challenge individuals right now to think about what can you do to help the next person? Because it's not about what's in it for me, it's what can we do to help each other move forward in life. And if we start looking at it from that perspective, I used the phrase, my glass was half full last week, and my family reminded me, your glass has never been half full. Your glass have always been full.
Yeah.
That's what it is to give. When you look at it, that you have enough, it's overflow, is running more and more and more, then you're willing to help others. So if you keep that in the front of your mind, pay it forward. Never think about, if I give this, I'm not going to receive. The universe will take care of you. If you just put it out there and manifest it, it will happen. So there's no reason for you to hoard everything and keep it within you. I would like to be like, when I'm gone, I left it all here.
So yes. Didn't leave anything on my coach used to say, don't leave anything on the field. Right? Yeah. I
And
mean, we'll leave it all on the field. Right. Yeah. That's
exactly.
so,
And I encourage others to think that way as well, because you will be rewarded.
yeah.
I
Mhm.
guarantee that you will be rewarded. If you give, the more you give, the more you will receive.
Yeah, that's so good. I mean, and it's a principle, right? It's a biblical principle. Like when you really begin to live your life on principles, right? And there's so many, but if you can just align with a few of those, and one of them being, I mean, it's for those who say, "Well, Ryan, what's the principle?" It's like gravity, right? You walk off the end of your roof, gravity is going to take up and you're going to hit the ground, right? There's nothing you can do to stop that from happening. And when you
Right.
apply principles to your life, it happens just like that. And the principle that you're speaking of is the principle of sowing and reaping. You know, when you focus on
Yes.
sowing, putting seed in the ground, being service to other people, giving, the principle says that you will reap. It
You
will come
shall
back to
reap.
you.
That's
Uh,
right. It will return
and
back
so
to you.
absolutely. So putting yourself in a position to be that is so important. And again, I don't think has been a better time in my lifetime than now, when so many people are in need. And just to be able to say it, to be able to look out and say, okay, God, what have you gifted me with that I can be of a blessing and service to other people? And so I know you've done that. I've seen you do that in the circles that we've been affiliated in. And so I'm just grateful for you being with us tonight. Miss Maxine Phillips McKoy, what did we do to deserve your time and just the privilege of having you here tonight?
Well, I tell you, you asked me that question a few minutes ago as far as tell you a little bit more about me.
Yes.
GAMS Unlimited is the
Mhm.
parent company in which
Okay.
I'm the CEO of. And that word unlimited is what has transformed what's going on in my life today. And that's to birth a new division of GAMS Unlimited, which is called Level Less. Level Less.
Mm,
Levelless.
I love that.
And I tell you, when I first looked that word up in the dictionary, it had a dash, Level dash LESS.
Okay.
But God didn't say that's the way that you spell it.
Right.
He said you spell it with just one word, Levelless. And the less does not mean having less of. It means that the sky is not the limit. So do not limit yourself. So we're going to break those glass ceilings. And
Yeah.
there are no levels. And when you have that mindset, oh, I tell you, you will always achieve success on your own terms.
So talk to us about so who is the ideal I'll say young lady, because the program or I guess a program is Levelless Women Succeeding with Purpose,
That's
right? And so who is the ideal person? Who is your avatar that you says, you know what, based on ABCD, I can help you. I can support you. I can help you to accomplish your dreams and become a levelless woman. Who are you looking to support and serve out there?
Imagine that you're that woman that's sitting there and that you're so hardworking, but yet you're never appreciated. You're undervalued. You're overlooked. You're not considered for the promotion. You're not given the increase. Although you have contributed significantly to the project or to a company or to a division. That's my avatar. Those are the individuals that I'm looking, and I know that we can help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve.
Yes.
Now, how do we go about doing that? So I ask you, how do you even think we should go about doing that? One way is a 3D process that we offer. We help you to discover those innate abilities that you were born with, that no one had to teach them to you. First of all, you have to identify what they are. And once we help you to identify them through an assessment that we do, then you match that to the career that you were born to be in, the profession that you're supposed to be within, the company that you are to create. And then after you do that, you have to design that strategy, that blueprint, that roadmap, so that once you see where it is that you're going, And you know that you have those abilities because you map them out in a strategy. And once you do that, the sky is not the limit. Your options or opportunities are revealed to you, and you continue to develop yourself. And that's when you can stand up, you can stand out, you can be invited to the table. And if you're not invited to the table, I encourage you to create your own table.
Come on, Ms. Maxine.
Invite others to it. So that's what a levelless woman does. She succeeds and she achieves success on her own terms. And guess what? Those who are listening, right now, stop and define what success means to you. And that way, when you create that strategy, it's based on your terms, not someone else's.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you're talking my language, Miss Maxine. It's funny. I was listening to doing some personal development myself while I was working out this morning. One of my titans of the personal development world, Errol Nightingale, and he was telling the story of he had traveled somewhere and he heard two pretty brilliant young folks who were sitting at the table and they were getting ready to move from this city they had moved into because nobody gave them a job. And he said, as he continued to listen, all they kept saying was, nobody will give me a job. Nobody will give me a job. And he said, well, if those young people would just take the time to think and discover the gifts and talents that they have to then go out and offer to the world, then they don't have to wait on someone to give them anything.
That's right.
You command and you attract back to you those things that you put out there into the world. And so I love what you're saying there is that we have more control of our destiny and our well-being and our success than we tend to take credit for.
Exactly. And one of the things that I always say, be the CEO of your career.
Love it.
Your career. And I know there's a cliche out there to say, be the CEO of you. And I'm going to say, be the CEO of your career. You know why? Again, I challenge the audience to think about it like this. Career is a lifetime, but life is a project. There's a beginning date, which is your birth date. There's an end date, which is your death date. But there's a dash always between those two sets of dates. If you're the CEO of your career, that dash represents you. It represents all the legacies that you left, all the people that you helped. And so when you take control of that career, then you are in the driver's seat and you're not waiting on someone else to do you as top talent.
Come on. So good. Listen, we are talking about the year of the Black entrepreneur here. And Miss Maxine, you are laying the groundwork, the foundation for anybody, male or female. And it's really about mindset. It is a way of thinking and truly understanding your value. But that takes some time and it takes some preparation. So many times we just spin our wheels running around in circles going nowhere. And that's the value of having someone like you to meet people where they are, help them to discover where they are. I love the fact that there's an assessment that's a part of your program. And then you use the word design. Again, that's taking the power back and saying, what is the life career that I want to create and develop? I love that. And so if you're out there listening, I heard someone say in the chat, I am your client, or come find me, Miss Maxine. Who was that? And so if you're out there and you find yourself just kind of running around in circles, you find yourself not really able to get traction on your career or on your business, I want to challenge you to sometimes we just have to hit the pause button, right? And align ourselves with the right people, get in association with the right people. I believe in success by association. Who are you hanging out with that can help you to be successful? And if you've heard something tonight and Miss Maxine spoke to you, I want to encourage you, don't continue to see wheels. Don't let 2021 go by and you're get to next year and be like, man, I wish I would have. No, now's your chance. Take action. So Miss Maxine, for that individual, that young lady who says, you know what, I got to talk to her. How can they find you? How can they reach you? What would be the process to align with you?
Well, go to my website on levellessco.com, and there is a contact form that you can complete, or you can reach me directly at Maxine at levellessco.com. And, all my telephone is open, 919-349-1726. So there's 3 ways that you can connect.
Oh, you're not playing no games when you put that cell phone out here on social media. No games. I love it. I love it.
That's the business line. So the whole thing of it is, Ryan, is that you have to make it simple for individuals to reach you.
Absolutely.
And not everybody wants to go to the website or to a computer, but they will pick up that telephone and they will use it. And that's the whole purpose of us having technology at our fingertips.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's so good. Well, Ms. Maxine, you've been a tremendous value already to the Year of the Black Entrepreneur community. You were there from day one, and every time we've turned on the YBE movement, you've been there, again, adding so much value. So share to the community out there, what is it about the Year of the Black Entrepreneur that made you say, you know what, this is something that I'm going to commit to, invest in, and be a part of?
Ryan, this is a powerful, and when I say powerful, I mean powerful community, powerful group of individuals who are at their not only peak, but willing to share their knowledge. We talked about being able to give and pay it forward. And that's exactly what the Year of the Black Entrepreneurs are there. We are here to not only to help inspire each other, but also to bring individuals in who we know could benefit from such a strong community. So that's the reason why I have become involved. And let's face it, I'm a lifelong learner, and we all should be, because we don't know it all.
That's right. That's right.
And as they say, the best of when you have a sum together is better than just an individual. So let's pull these resources together so we can move forward faster.
So good. So good. Absolutely, Miss Maxine. Well, listen, we could keep going on and on, but we want to honor and respect your time. And I'm certain that your email or phone is getting ready to be lit up after this conversation. So we thank you for joining. We are so grateful that you would find value in this Year of the Black Entrepreneur community and share with us so much of the rich knowledge and experience that you have. And so any parting words that you'd like to leave with the community, with the audience before we wrap up?
I would say control your life. You're the master of it. Don't let anyone take you off of your journey. See where it is that you see yourself going and your aspirations and your dreams, and don't give up on your dreams. We haven't given up on you. And then know that you know without a shadow of a doubt that you have been given the knowledge, the skills, and abilities at birth. And then believe in yourself. You must believe in yourself in order to move forward. And just know that we are here. If you need an accountability coach, I'm sitting right in front of you. You have all my connection information. So reach out. Let's make 2021 an outstanding year.
Everybody put your hands together and stand to your feet and give a big YBE round of applause to Ms. Maxine Phillips McKoy, CEO of GAMS Unlimited LLC and the founder of Levelless Women Succeeding. She told you how to reach her. Make sure that you do. Follow us at YBE Hub across social media. If you want to know more about how to get involved with the Year of the Black Entrepreneur, go out to ybehub.com. Again, that is ybehub.com. And you get to see this beautiful smiling face every Tuesday night. And man, does she give us nuggets when we are together. Ms. Maxine, it has been a plum-pleasing pleasure to be with you on tonight, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. We'll see you tomorrow night for another episode, night 5 of 28 Days, highlighting Black entrepreneurs.
Woo-hoo!
Good night, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Maxine.
Welcome. My pleasure.